Brooke is a chicken nugget. We are Brooke's best friends. I don't care if she says we are or not. And today we're just gonna be like uploading a video on her channel about like things, how we met Brooke, like our opinions about her, how we feel, and like just kind of random stuff like that. So my name's Emily.
My name's Savannah.
I'm Aubrey.
And I've known Brooke since probably like 2012. Savannah? You met her like a year and a half ago. Actually, it's been like 2 years.
Yeah, 2 years.
It's when we first started coming around here.
Yeah, so I've known her for like 2 years.
I've known her since kindergarten.
Okay, so, let's each talk about, like, the first time we met her.
Okay, so the first time I met Brooke, I was like really scared of her because, I don't like people. But I was really scared of her, and like, then my friend Jenna was over the first time me and Brooke hung out, and we came upstairs, and like, me and Jenna were sitting over here, and Brooke and Aubrey were over there making a whole bunch of jokes, and me and Jenna were kind of confused, and then, like, we just started getting along, and then, like, we've been, like, hanging out ever since.
Alright, who's next?
Okay, so I think Aubrey's story is the best, so she's gonna go last. Okay, when I met Brooke, we actually met when I was in 7th grade, her sister was in 8th, and Brooke was in 6th grade. We had this table at breakfast where we'd all meet up, and we each have like our own seats, and it was like the cool table. We were actually like the emo weird kids at school, but like we were cool for ourselves and stuff like that. And so Brooke was the only 6th grader that was allowed at the table because of her older sister Chelsea. She was like one of the like leaders of the table, and so like she let Brooke sit with us, and that's kind of how I met Brooke. And then we didn't actually start hanging out and becoming like really close till my dad moved one time, and then
One time,
because he moves a lot. He moved one time, and then Brooke ended up moving in at the house right behind us, and I started hanging out with her and her sister, and then her sister like got a job, started like doing older people stuff, so like I just started hanging out with Brooke, and we've been like really close ever since then. Aubrey?
My story is really short, but like I met her in kindergarten, and I was like, hey, like, you want to be friends? And like, yeah, so now we're best friends, and we've been best friends since kindergarten.
And like I think all of us have had like our differences with Brooke, but like everybody has their differences.
sometimes I feel like she gets annoyed with me, though.
Oh,
I doubt that.
no, she definitely gets annoyed with me.
She gets annoyed with a lot of people, but I love you, Brooke.
Yeah, we love you, Brooke.
We could spend like weeks together, and she'd just be like, she leaves, and then
2 hours later, she's like, Aubrey, I miss you. Can I come over? But like, yeah, we usually always just come over to Aubrey's house to hang out, because it's just like her parents are the coolest for us to hang out with and stuff like that.
Yeah, Aubrey's stepmom's my grandma, so.
Yeah, we all kind of just like go together. And what's your favorite memory with Brooke?
Okay, so this isn't like happy, but this is like, it's funny. So one time we built, like, my brothers built something up in the like roof of our garage, and there was a ladder so you could like climb up there, and Brooke climbed up the ladder, and she didn't want to climb down because she got scared, and I had to call my dad, and then my dad got her down, but it was really funny because she was stuck up there for like an hour.
Me and Brooke have had, like, a lot of funny moments and happy moments, but, like, I think the best one that I can remember is Cedar Point when I went with them. I had a lot of fun.
That was really fun.
Yeah.
I think my favorite memory with Brooke is there was one time, the first time I ever stayed the night at her house, the first time I stayed at her house, like, her grandma's house when she moved in with her grandma. So, I went over there, and, like, it was last summer, and I was dating this boy, but, like, we weren't, like, official or anything, and, like, we got into a really bad fight because, some crap happened and stuff like that, but, like, and then we, like, broke up, kinda, and then the next morning, okay, I actually, like, kind of blacked out, and I don't really remember a lot that happened, but I remember I was crying on her kitchen floor and eating her ice cream, and then the next day we got up and we walked to this elementary school, and, like, we walked through the back parking lot of this really big church, and, like, we just got, like, really close then, and, like, we shared a lot of, like, deep memories and stuff like that. Okay, so now we're gonna talk about, Brooke's dyed her hair a lot, so we're gonna talk about what each one of us liked the most of her hair color.
Okay, I already know mine. Mine is when her hair was half black and half purple. 'Cause I missed that.
Yeah, that was cute.
I like your hair now.
It's like brown with like a
Tints
red
of red,
tint.
and I like it a lot.
My favorite one was when her hair was half red, half black, because I really, really liked the red in it.
Yeah, that was cute.
Yeah. Okay, so we're
okay.
gonna talk about
Do you
like
know?
our craziest memories with Brooke.
Mine was, okay, so we had like a really bad night and we were at Aubrey's mom's. And we didn't want to be in there anymore, so like we snuck out the back door, then we like ran down the block. And it was just a really interesting night.
I think.
Also, you guys left my door open and my dog got out.
Oh, I'm sorry.
That's okay. We found him.
I didn't know
Good.
that.
Yeah.
Okay, I think the craziest. Okay, there's like two parts to this. I think the craziest memory that I have with Brooke, I think this was all in the same day actually. It was me, Brooke, and this girl named Rachel, and we were like walking around. We went to like Kmart and we went to like Burger King and stuff like that. We got balloons from the dollar store and sucked helium out of them. And then like we went. Okay, there's like these really big like trails in this park, and like there's an entrance over here, but like no one ever really goes over there, and like it's like real confusing. And then like it's like a mile long, probably like 2 miles maybe. I don't know how big the park is. And we decided to like make our own path and just start walking into the woods. And then we got lost for like 2 hours and we couldn't find our way out, and then our phones were dying and we were like freaking out, and then we eventually found our way out. And then later on that night, Rachel left and it was just me and Brooke, and it was like kind of late. It was like 9:30, 10 o'clock. It was starting to get dark, and me and Brooke were like, okay, we want Polar Pops. So we decided to walk to Circle K and get Polar Pops. And we had like these glow sticks around our head and neck because we're fun. And so we there was like these guys that were like hollering at us, and they were like trying to get us to like come with them, and like we freaked out and ran. And then we were standing on the corner prank calling people in the dark, and this car was like driving by, and like it was scary.
Nice. Okay, so mine is me and Brooke snuck out of my mom's house one night, and it was like maybe like 1 or 2 in the morning. We met these guys, and they were like smoking blunts and stuff. So we went over there and we just talked to them for like, I don't know, maybe 30 minutes. And then after that, Brooke climbed in a dumpster, and then we went over to an Acme, and I pushed her in a cart, and she almost died.
Oh my. Okay, so now we're gonna talk about like our opinions about Brooke, like how we feel about her, and just kind of stuff like that. Who wants? I'll go first. Okay. So personally, Brooke is really one of my favorite people because I know I can talk to her about absolutely anything. We've had a lot of really similar like life things that go on. Like, I think my favorite thing about her is how well she can like listen and handle stuff. Like, she's been through so much, and I'm so proud of her. And like, she writes poems and stuff like that I really relate to because we've been in similar situations and stuff like that. We all get along like really well. Like, I've never like felt like I belonged. Like, with people at school and stuff, like, I've never, like, had friends that I, like, belong to a group, but, like, then I have, like, these girls, and, like, especially with Brooke, like, it's just, we click so well together, and, like, it's just, like, the greatest friendship you can ever have with someone, and I love Brooke to death. I love her so much.
Okay, I want to go. Okay, so since I've known Brooke, like, since kindergarten, she's just been my best friend, and we've always hung out, and I don't remember a time that, like, I wasn't hanging out with her. Like, we just don't fight. And if we do, then we get over it, and I'm just like, come over, and she'll come over, and we don't talk about it, and we just get over it because we're not like petty or anything. And I don't know, I just love her to death, and she's my best friend, and I love her.
Oh, this is gonna make me cry, Aubrey. Okay, Savannah, talk about Brooke.
Me and Brooke really haven't known each other for a while, but I know the time that we have known each other, she's like, I don't know, I feel like she's like been there for me. Like, so is Aubrey and Emily, and like they all just make me really happy and mean a lot to me.
And yeah, so we just basically wanted to make this video because Brooke should be way more appreciated. She is so, like, what's the word, underrated?
Underappreciated?
She's underappreciated, and she needs to, like, be more appreciated.
Brooke's so pretty.
Yeah.
And like, her
also.
body is amazing.
She's perfect. Like, if I could, like, build a person and make them perfect, it would literally be Brooke.
Yeah.
Because she has so many different talents. She can write.
She can sing.
She can sing so well. Like,
Oh my god.
I wish she would upload a video of her, like, her singing, like, real singing.
Yeah.
She knows how to write these amazing, like, poems and stuff like that. She can draw. She knows how to do hair and makeup, like, all kinds of different art. Like, she is just amazing. She's like a flower. She's like a pretty little flower that, like, will never die. And, like, I just feel like she's way underappreciated.
Yeah.
And, like,
I feel like
the way people have been to her throughout her
Yeah,
life,
that's
like,
what I was about to
It's shitty.
it's
because
shitty. Like, why would
she
they
doesn't
treat her
deserve
like that? No,
like she's
fucking,
so amazing.
She's so amazing. Like, I cannot explain to you how amazing she really is. Like, if anybody, like, got the chance to sit down and talk to her for, like, a half hour, like, they'd be like, why didn't I meet you sooner? Like,
Exactly
she's
right.
so
Wow.
perfect. Oh, my God. I just love Brooke so much.
Me too.
I hope this makes her cry.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
All right. I think that's all. So, yeah, we're gonna upload this and then let her see it. So
She doesn't know what's happening right now.
Yeah,
She doesn't know what we're
doesn't know
saying.
So, you'll see her in our next video, I guess.
I love you, Brooke.
Bye.